exciting return of Charleston White to Vlad TV.
Yeah. They thought this would never happen again.
But
I always knew it would, though.
Well, we got to talk about the elephant in the room before we talk about anything else.
Yeah.
And that's the whole Boosie thing. Now, first of all, I'm going to say that me and Boosie are still cool with each other, and this is not going to be a Boosie bash session.
Nah, I didn't come here to talk about Boosie.
Right.
You know, like I would tell people, in your defense, we was already nibbling at this long before this situation incident happened. So
right.
Yeah. So
right. Because as some of you know, you and I had already been doing interviews.
We had like 3, I think.
Did 2 or 3 interviews.
Yeah. And they did numbers. They did great.
They did numbers, right? Then you and Boosie got into it.
Yeah.
And I think you talked about Boosie's son.
Yeah.
Boosie approached me and said, Vlad, as a favor, please don't do any more Charleston interviews. And here's the thing. When you do business with people, you give them grace.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
People ask you, you have a successful business relationship, everyone making money. They ask.
Now, the internet going to have a time with this one. They're going to have a time with this one. Damn. Did Vlad backdoor Boosie? Now he got Charleston White back on here. Did Vlad relationship end with Boosie? No, it's just how business go. Like they said, they already had it in the works. It's just sometimes some things just got some perfect timing. Now, how he pushing it out, look at the title though. The title is clickbait for sure. The title, one thing about titles, it's designed to make you click. Then when you actually listen to what's going on in the dialogue, then that's when you like, okay, let me see what's really going on. So, like I say, give a round of applause to Vlad for even acknowledging the fact that he kept it very mature with Boosie, and this ain't no Boosie bash. Let's just start there. Let's continue.
Ask you for a favor, you give him that favor.
And you guys got history.
We got a longer history than me and you.
I'm the new guy coming.
You're the new guy.
I'm new at the school.
You're the new guy. So I gave him the grace. I said, cool, I got you. Now, people talk about loyalty and everything else like that. I probably gave up at least $100,000
easily
to not do interviews with you.
And at that time, I was only taking $2,000 for a payment,
something like that.
Yeah. No, so Boosie wasn't the only one. T.I. did that. So a lot of people made calls to, because it was T.I. and Boosie kids at the same time. So T.I. called.
So one quick question, y'all remember when Kodak Black was like Boosie took him off the show or took him off some type of an event, and he accused Boosie of doing that allegedly? Y'all think that Boosie really made that call? Is this how they really play it in the industry? They will block the person from coming up or favor to this or show loyalty to me, but I thought this was just business though. But I guess in business, you got something called being biased in business. Like you work with a certain people, you want them to continue to work with you, especially if they got status. So I understand that from a business realm. But do y'all? Most people wouldn't understand that. They like, nah. Boosie probably did try to say Kodak couldn't get on this and do this and do that because he seen them coming up. And y'all remember the tie with Boosie and Kodak. Boosie was supposed to sign Kodak. Kodak wasn't going for it. You get what I'm saying? Just something to think about while we think about this one, while y'all listening to this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, get me to 10,000 subs. That's all I ask for.
Big Facts Podcast. They Stop Association, 85 South Show. DJ Academics was the only one who was like, nah, I'm still rocking with him. But
apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site and just
one thing I could say about DJ Act. I'm not saying that he don't choose sides. It depends. I think he really choose sides when you pay him. Like he would do your PR damage control campaign. Oh, you're gonna pay him then. But other than that, he move out, he move. He do what he want to do.
Personal, over time, I understand. I'm the new guy. Nobody knows me. Yeah. And I'm coming from an angle that don't look like entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming way out of left field with some shit.
Yes, you are.
So over time, I understood it. At that time, I took it personal.
Well, yeah. Look, I decided to accept what Boosie asked me to do.
Yeah.
And I went hard with it. Me and you started going back and forth.
Yeah.
I think you said something. I think you said, "I hope your newborn baby dies" or something like that.
I didn't know you had kids or not. I didn't know if you have kids.
I have kids, but I didn't have a newborn baby at the time.
And I thought you had a white Jewish wife. I didn't know you even like black girls. So I was fucking with your white woman. Yeah.
I've always rocked with black women, man.
Yeah. So I'm bashing your white Jewish wife and your white kids, wishing all kind of internet weird things, things that I know is gonna stir up the pot intentionally.
Yeah. And look, from my point of view, I understand what you're doing. It's just words.
Yeah.
It's just words. Do I think you're going to actually try to hurt anybody, me or anyone around me? No, not at all. Zero.
Yeah.
I have zero fear of you actually taking the next step. So I understand it's just words. Do I agree with those types of words? No, I don't do it. I don't talk about people's kids. I don't talk about celebrating death and all that.
My wife don't. I got friends that don't. But I'm saying when I step into this space, no matter how you feel, this is now a stage for me to perform on.
Yep.
No matter how you're looking at it, I have knowledge, I have information, and I have awareness due to a video. I keep referencing Social Dilemma.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know people are going to look at this and say, oh, Vlad's not being loyal to Boosie. He's dealing with Boosie's ops as soon as, things kind of don't work out with him.
It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years.
You're talking
about almost $500,000 you walked away from.
Probably. And I've been rocking with that, and I've been losing money. And it got to the point where Boosie wanted to take all the money that was made for the interview. I was already paying him a majority. He was getting about 70% at $25,000. He wanted $35,000. So where's the loyalty in that?
And let me just say this. And I don't know nobody outside of me and Boosie that consistently makes anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 in interviews. Nobody.
There's some other people.
Maybe, but
Tekashi.
Well, that's before he failed. But before he failed, you would have to pay more.
Yeah.
You would have to pay before he came down here with us.
No, but he's still getting big numbers, what I'm saying.
I'm still getting big numbers now. But he had to go to prison. Had you went to prison he wouldn't be doing interviews like this, but he'd be performing worldwide.
Oh, yeah, no, he'd be a mega star.
He'd be mega star had he not went to prison. So we wouldn't be getting a lot of Vladtv interviews and him going back and forth with these rappers, right?
Yeah.
But because he fell from grace, he had to come back and revive his career. He came back and revived his career swimming up.
He definitely making a good point right there. He definitely making a good point.
Stream. Right? So he went to prison again. This time when he came back, he's on an upward trajectory.
Yep.
His numbers is going crazy.
Yeah, new interviews going crazy.
It's going crazy. So when he asked for these numbers, the most I've ever been paid is $40,000 for a 2-day interview here in LA.
Yeah, and I said publicly, I kept this to myself, but me and him actually talked about it in our last interview. Our first interview was $50,000. Well, yeah, because after the Boosie situation, because Boosie heard about what you were making. Now, I never actually said what you're making, right?
Yeah.
I said you want to
tell the world?
You want to do it?
No, wait. I don't give a fuck, but can you tell the world? All right, just say it.
You want to say it?
Yeah.
50,000. But it made over 100.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. It was the biggest interview of 2025. Am I right?
You're right.
Was that Tekashi interview the biggest interview across all genres?
It was.
2025. Did like 20 million views.
So everything he touched during that era, I did a 20 versus 2 with him. Went crazy.
Right.
So everything he did astronomical numbers. So you can't deny what he brought to the table and what he's bringing now. Boosie kind of started to go on a decline.
A little bit.
And
numbers wise.
Interview-wise. Yeah. Because for a long time, it was just you and him playing ping pong.
Mm-hmm.
You became oversaturated.
A little bit.
At one point in time, my numbers started to not decline, but they just became stagnant because I became oversaturated on this one particular channel.
Talking about Say Cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Sean Cotton.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
So.
And hold on, I just want to say this, just to be totally fair. The reason I heard about you was because of Sean Cotton. He's the one that gave you the springboard to people like me.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
So you got to give him his flowers.
I had no idea who Sean Cotton was when he was trying to book me. I knew who Vlad was. So
Okay.
I ignored him for a long time.
Okay.
Vladtv was the guy.
All right.
When he showed up, then I found out who he was. It's two people that's very, very crucial in my development. That's you and Sean. Sean Cotton told me the first time he done ever do me that I would be a millionaire. I didn't believe him. Far-fetched when he said that. You told me at the height of my YouTube career, when I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had only been on YouTube for 6 months. I was grossing $20,000 a month. Right before I lost it, I just got my biggest check. You said, hey, man, you need to do this. You need to do this. They're going to take it. You can't attack this group, this people. You gave me a list.
Yeah, I told you you're going to get shut down if you keep going.
Yeah, you
and what happened right afterwards?
I turn up and I shut down.
And you got shut down.
I thought you were hating on me.
Oh, you thought I was hating on you?
I thought you were hating on me.
Okay.